Assalamualaikum and hi. So today I'm going to tell you about recycle. In this topic is divided to 3 main points. So the first point is benefits, and the second point is advantage, and the third point is importance of recycles. Before I go to that points, I will explain you about what is recycles. Okay. Recycle is the process of converting waste material into new materials and objects. The recyclability of a material depends on its ability to reacquire the properties it had in original state. It is an alternative to the conventional waste disposal that can save materials and help lower greenhouse gas emission. Recycles also can prevent the waste of potentially useful materials and reduce the consumptions of fresh raw materials. So it can reduce energy usage, air pollution and water pollution. Now let's go to our first points. Firstly, I will tell you one benefits of recycle. Recycles can save energies. Using recycled material in the manufacturing process uses considerably less energy that requires for producing new products from raw materials. Even when comparing all associated costs, including transport, there are also extra energy savings because more energy is required to extract, refine, transport, and process raw materials ready for industry compared with providing industry ready materials. Okay, that is.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Now it's my turn to share with all of you about the advantages of recycling. There are 3 advantages we can get when we practice the recycling. The first advantage is to be able to avoid environmental pollution. Through the recycling program, wasted materials such as paper, plastic and glass will be collected and sent to the recycling plant. Therefore, the environment will be clean because wasted will not be thrown irresponsibly into the river and sea. Indeed, a clean environment will protect us from diseases carried by rat, mosquito and cockroaches. For the second advantage is that it can increase income. Wasted materials such as paper, iron and plastic, they are priced in the market. You will earn money when selling the item to the recycling plant. Next, the third advantage is to be able to cultivate a pure value in daily life. Among the noble value and frugality, responsibility and love the environment, through the practice of frugality, we will use plastic container until they are damaged and not wasted. Through responsibility practice, we will recycle a recyclable item and will not throw them into a river and sea. Okay. This is some jewels item made from used item through the recycling process. This is a ornamental flower made using old newspaper. The process to make this decorative flower, which is the old newspaper, is really tiny into a rope shape and weaving the old newspaper into a flower shape. And lastly, apply the oil paint onto the surface of the decorative flower so that it become more durable. Now let's hear another opinion from my friend.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Now it's my turn to share you all about the importance of recycling for the environment and humans. Recycling is one of the best way for us to have a positive impact on the world we live in. Recycling is important for us and nature. We need to act quickly because the amount of waste thrown by ourselves is increasing over time. Okay, first, importance to the environment is global warming and habitat destruction are the effect of deforestation. Recycling can reduce the need for raw materials, so natural resources such as timber can be stored and maintained. Secondly, importance to humans. Increase to the shelf life and landfills. In addition, most of the land areas in our country are found to be less suitable for building landfills because most of them cover water catchment areas. Lastly, reduce financial budget. Producing products from raw materials costs more than being produced from recycled materials. Okay, that's all from me.
Today I want to share to all of you about conclusion of this topic. The topic is recycle. Okay. The conclusion is recycling activities bring a lot of benefit to the people and the nation. Therefore, all parties must work hand in hand to ensure the success of recycling activities. In my opinion, recycling campaign must be continued by the government so as to provide prolonged awareness to the community. The school should make recycling activities as an annual school program to foster recycling practice among students. Among the recyclable materials are empty cans, plastic, paper and old tires. Various programs organized by City Hall to open the eyes of the community on the benefits of recycling. Many benefits will be enjoyed by them. Among the items that are the choice of recycling programs are paper items. Moreover, the benefit of recycling are able to guarantee lasting hygiene. This means that rubbish is discarded according to the same garbage classification inside the brown bin, orange bin and blue bin. Waste materials such as paper, cans, glass, bottles and metals are taken by recycle center operators or recycled material seekers, indirectly ensuring cleanliness in the area. Meanwhile, rubbish is not discarded arbitrarily because through recycling rubbish becomes money and has the opportunity to earn ancillary income. On the other hand, the recycling of a 2-point attack the net surrounding area. Household income increase. The subsequent benefit of recycling are avoiding the extinction of resources. In this context, recycling paper, for instance, allow the country to save 78,000 trees a day. Recycling a bottle of glass serves electricity source for 4 hours. And recycling various types of glass bottles saves the silica sand production process, meaning activities can be reduced. Clean water sources can also be saved as recycling activities reduce the removal of rubbish into rivers or water resources. Strictly, resources are very limited and unlimited human needs can be balanced with recycling practice. Before touching on the focus conclusion, our discussion are focused on recycling reducing environmental pollution. This is said because the recycling process reduces the opening of new landfills. As evidence, the residents of Kuala Lumpur City litter 30,000 tonnes a day. Since 40% of the litter can be recycled, the environmental pollution rate can be reduced. In conclusion, recycling must continue with various approaches and campaigns. Alright, we have a question about this topic. The question is how far society cares about recycling. So, it is likely that many communities do not care about all cyclones practice and look trivial about this. So, the government needs to emphasize this and curb the problem of waste disposal beyond the limits. So, we need to practice recycling throughout life so that the environmental conditions are in peace and comfort. So, that's all from me to share about this topic for all of you. Thank you for the watching and Assalamualaikum.